Good morning. Welcome to Mission Control Houston. As I promised, we have here with us Dr. Christian Otto, who's the principal investigator for the ocular health experiment, which flight engineers Rick Mastracchio and uh, is helping Mike Hopkins with today. And he's going to tell us a little bit about what's been going on with that experiment, what it's about, and what some of the results they've started seeing are. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks, Brandy. As you may know, the ocular health experiment was instituted because of the eye problems that were documented in a number of crew members. As you may know, up to 50% of crew members have changes in their vision following their space flight. In 2005, we found a rather concerning eye problem, which is swelling of the back of the optic nerve as it enters the eye. And this is actually quite a serious problem. In fact, we see it in many diseases such as glaucoma and head trauma. It can be a sign of elevated intracranial pressure. And if this does not resolve, it can actually lead to blindness. And after some investigation, there's actually been 6 crew members now who've developed this serious finding. That there have been other findings as well, such as changes in the structure of the eyeball itself. It's been somewhat compressed in many crew members, and also widening of the covering of the optic nerve behind the eye. And both of these findings are actually suggestive of elevated intracranial pressure. So this is of concern to the program, particularly with future longer duration missions.
That makes sense. Do you have any theories about what's causing it or why we're seeing that?
Yeah, that's a very good question. And one of the leading hypotheses is the cephalad fluid shift. So this is here on Earth, we have gravity acting on our fluids. Fluid is drawn towards the lower part of the body, but in space flight, it actually gravitates more towards the head. As you see here in the video that we're showing, you can see that fluid tends to move upwards in weightlessness, and one of our concerns is that this may lead to elevated intracranial pressure. And you can see that fluid around the brain actually communicates with the back of the eye through around the optic nerve, which is also surrounded by the sheath. As you can see this with the blue arrows. And if the pressure increases, it can actually widen the back of the optic nerve sheath and push on the eyeball. And this is why we see this compression of the eyes you can see here. And these pressure differentials can cause changes in vision.